Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Double upload day, baby. It's Magic Archer Challenge. If you guys missed it, I shared my 12-0 victory, first try, baby. Really excited about it. I shared a lot of tips for the draft challenge. If some of you haven't unlocked the Magic Archer yet, be sure to watch that video after you're done with this one. Again, just gave you my best draft tips. Really actually enjoy draft mode personally. I like the strategy involved. It's much different, but there's also elements of luck and chance as well. Anyway, at the end of that video, I promised you guys footage of maxing out a Magic Archer. And I'm curious about this because we have Octay. I had him record again, just like we did for Mega Knight. In the Mega Knight one, I had him record a million super magical chests. Not really a million, but quite a few super magical chest openings. I think he spent like 400,000 gems to max out his Mega Knight. So today, this is the first legendary chest opening video that we're gonna be doing that has the legendary King's chest, right? So we get to see what is cheaper. We know that legendary King's chests are going to be cheaper because they have a guaranteed legendary card. And Supercell recently changed things, so you're more even more likely to get a legendary card that you don't have out of the chest. So you can see he finally gets one. This is like what, a minute and 40 seconds into the video, and we just got our very first Magic Archer. This is gonna be interesting. Again, he has like, what did he start with? 247,000. You guys can rewind, I can't. But 240,000, I believe, gems. That's a lot of gems. That's like what, 3,000 US dollars worth or so? I think somewhere in that neighborhood. I'm not 100% sure. Somebody in the comments will correct me, I'm sure. But either way, you know, I'm just gonna play a lot. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm probably gonna speed things up, give you guys a few tips, talk about the Magic Archer, and then when we get to the end of the video, and don't you dare skip ahead, I got my eyes on you, man, or gal. Awkward. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the about what is he doing? Why is he scrolling through his car? Okay, we're back to the chest opening. All right, so back to the draft challenge, right? So if you guys have not unlocked the Magic Archer yet, you know, the biggest piece of advice everybody's gonna tell you: make sure you draft spells, make sure you pass your opponent the counters. I mean, that's standard advice, and it's good advice for draft challenges. But in terms of gameplay, you have to treat these matches much differently than you would a normal match that's not a draft. And this applies to every single draft match. Basically, take things slow, play super uber defensively. That way, you can capitalize on your opponent when they don't have their best counters in rotation. Oftentimes, it's actually a great learning process to be able to go in there and identify what counters your opponent has to your win condition, and then punish when they're not in cycle. But you have to learn their other 4 cards, other than the cards that you pass to them, before you start being too aggressive, okay? So that's my biggest tip, is just be super defensive in these draft challenges at the beginning, and then in double elixir time you can start unleashing the beast, so to speak, and getting a bit more aggressive once you know all their cards. So let's talk a little bit about actually the Magic Archer, because that's what this video is all about today. And, you know, my first inclination on Magic Archer is, after I've seen him in action now, is that he is not as OP as I maybe feared he might be, right? I'm happy that he dies to Fireball. And also, his projectile kind of, the radius of his projectile is so narrow, right? I mean, that projectile that he has, albeit a very strong one, it's still, you know, it takes, I think it's going to be a card with a relatively high skill cap, because you really have to place him absolutely correctly. Picture it like an executioner, but way more extreme. You have to have perfect placement unless you use a Tornado, of course, and that's where I see him fitting the best. Any deck that uses Tornado, I think will be a good fit for the Magic Archer. But other than Tornado, you really have to make sure he's angled and placed correctly. That way you can get the full potential, of course, of the of his arrows, right? And I wonder if possibly with that 11 tile range, I wonder if he can possibly activate the King Tower accidentally if played perfectly defensively. I haven't seen it yet, but it might be just a matter of time before somebody tweets me some crazy King Tower activation via the Magic Archer. Anyway, what are your first impressions of the card? Do you guys like him? Do you think he's OP? I put out a YouTube community tab poll. Most of you thought he was either OP or slightly on the strong side. A very small minority thought he was underwhelming or useless. I'm wondering if that opinion will change the more we use him. Anyway, let's see how we're doing here in this this maxing of Magic Archer here. So, okay, there's another one. That's good. So we've got a ways to go here, man. This is, I don't envy Octay's credit card. I do have to give a special shout out again to Octay for allowing me to use this footage again from his account. The account is 100% max. You guys know this account on ladder. I think it's top 15 at the top 20 right now at the time of this recording anyway. But we'll see if he happens to check towards the end of the recording. But I was actually able to review the footage and speed it up. Thankfully, or we'd be here for 45 minutes, right? And I do think that I forgot. But anyway, he does max out the card at the end, and that's what we want to see. We want to see that money shot of the last Magic Archer being pulled. Maybe I'll see that day in about 2 years, maybe 3 years or 4. I don't know. And the sad thing is I spend money on the game. I spend money. I'm a dirty gemmer. I'm just not this dirty. No offense, Octay. You need to have these max legendaries oftentimes to compete on ladder at the very top of ladder. Okay, so here we go. There's another one there. So Night Witch, Magic Archer. I'm curious what you guys would choose on these cards. I'll give my choices. Oh, I would go Ice Wiz all day over that Graveyard. So far we're 1-1 with Octay's decision here. Oh, of course I'm going to go Magic Archer over Bandit. I mean, I have to, because that's what we're trying for here. What is this one? It is Mega Knight or Night Witch. What do you guys think? I think after the nerf to Mega Knight, which was pretty extreme, but I do think he's kind of viable, I go Mega Knight. I would go Lumberjack over Sparky. Let's see. I would go... this is actually kind of fun. I should have done this from the beginning. I think I'd go Miner on that last one. And which legendary? I think I would go Night Witch over Log. I'm not a... Well, I don't know. I guess maybe I'll go Log over Night Witch. I would go E-Wiz over Sparky, I think. It's making me a little jealous. Gotta admit that these chest opening videos do make me a bit jealous. Okay, obviously another Magic Archer. We'll go for that. We'll sign up for that. This one, a Miner or Ice Wiz. Well, Ice Wiz is my favorite card. I think you guys probably know that by now. Can you tell from the overlay? I mean, like, hey, dude, what's up, Ice Wiz? But yeah, so I think I would go Ice Wiz there. I missed a chest. I was too busy admiring my overlay. Shout out to Radical Rosh for creating it for me. Go Lumberjack for sure. I think Lumberjack is still super strong, guys. In the meta, excuse me. I would go Bandit there, actually. I think Bandit is, after she got her buff, I would say she's pretty solid. I would go Princess over the Inferno Dragon. I do think that Princess is really strong. I would pick Princess over Magic Archer, actually, in the challenge. What would you guys choose? Princess or Magic Archer in the draft? I would go Magic Archer over Lava Hound. I think that's safe. Another Magic... Okay, we're on a nice little streak here. He was actually pretty dry for a while, and now he's hitting a few in a row. I would go E-Wiz over Night Witch there. We'll go with... yeah, we'll go Magic Archer, of course. But in reality, I think Royal Ghost isn't useless either. As I was saying, I think that Mega Knight was nerfed incredibly hard, maybe too hard, but I do think he's still competitively viable in some decks, believe it or not. And I think I would choose Mega Knight, just my own preference, over Lava Hound, even though I'm sure some people would disagree there. Lumberjack over Graveyard, I would make that decision. And then Lumberjack, I think I'd take him in a vacuum over Magic Archer, but who knows? Magic Archer certainly over Mega Knight. We're getting close here, guys. We are getting close to max. We will make sure that we slow things down once we get there. I think, what are we, like 5 away or something at this point? 6 away? I don't know. So we have Sparky over Log. You know, I'm a Sparky fan, guys. I mean, obviously, Viva la Sparky. I have, you know, a soft spot in my heart for Sparky. But I don't think she's an awful card, and she's not a trash can on wheels. Don't say it. Don't say it in the comments. You get banned from the channel. That's why we do it around here at CWA. We ban people. Okay, I'm just joking. What's up, Octay? What are you doing? You trying to brag? You trying to, you know, add to the suspense? Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. All right, so Ice Wizard there. Makes sense. I love the Ice Wiz. We are getting close, guys. It is almost go time. We just need our luck to turn here. And you guys can tell because you can see how long the video is, right? There it is. It is Magic Archer. And we'll go with Graveyard. Sure, why not? Although I can't even tell that Inferno Dragon was nerfed. I don't know about you guys. And there it is. That's one. That's one. All right. Ewiz versus Log. We'll go Ewiz. That sounds good to me. Let's see here. We'll stick with Ewiz. That makes sense. Here we go, guys. It is going to be Ice Wiz over Inferno Drag. Just need a few more. Just need a few more, and this will be max. I wonder if he was the first to max it out. I don't know. It's tough to say because he gave me this footage hours ago. Right now it's 6:30 a.m. my time, but I got this at 3:40. He sent me the footage at 3:40 a.m., so I don't know. It might have been the first in the world, might not have been. I'm sure Bren Chong will get it done pretty soon as well, as he is always apt to do. But Octa has been giving him a run for his money, pun intended, I guess, there, recently. So here we go. We are getting awfully close, guys. We just need a few more, and will we get it here? No, but I'll take Ewiz over Mega Knight. Will we get it here? No, but I will take Night Witch over Lava Hound. I'm not a huge Lava Hound player, if you guys can't tell. And there it is. There it is. All right, we are getting very close, guys. Come on. Come on. Inferno Dragon. Lightning Chest. Okay, we'll open up a Lightning Chest. Why not? It is going to screw up our math, though. It's going to screw up our math. We just need one more or two. One more, right? One more at this point, guys. Let's get it done. One more. So there it is. All right, baby. So there's the Magic Archer. Let's see. Okay, and he's gonna max him right now. So we need 2 levels to max out. We only have 24,000 gems left, guys. Holy moly, that's a lot of gems. But not anywhere near the 400,000 that it took. So basically, it's a little over 200,000. I believe we started with like 240. Might have to go back and watch. Either way, it's about half the cost. Of course, a lot of luck involved, as it was back in the day. So I want to thank Octay again. He's really one of the heart and soul members of Nova Esports. Thank you for providing this footage, and also thank you to you guys for watching. Huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Guys, check out my 12-win draft challenge video. It's really good tips there as well that I didn't share in this video. So guys, thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.